Hi, everyone. We're back. My name is Corey Summers, and I am the VP of Growth here at Zenon Wholesale Digital. I'm joined by Zenon's VP of Programmatic Ad Ops, Chris Small. Chris, thanks for joining me today as we talk about one of my favorite subjects, the power of non-skippable ads.
Thanks for having me, Corey. I appreciate it.
No worries. And for the listeners out there, this is actually take 3. I was having a lot of technical difficulty today, so I definitely, Chris, I appreciate your patience with me today.
No, thank you.
Chris, explain to our listeners how connected TV, referred to as in the industry as CTV, has non-skippable ads that people can utilize and harness, and the power that has in terms of marketing for a business.
Yeah, so as you know, we love the non-skippable inventory, non-skippable ads, and the connected TV space. It is an extremely powerful tool. Just think about the rise of on-demand and the ability to fast forward through ads to record, and how many people that you talk to previous to a lot of these apps really booming. But let's go back 3 years ago or 4 years ago when the usage wasn't as high on OTT and connected TV. And so with your cable provider, a lot of people would record ads and then fast forward through them. Not record ads, but record shows and then fast forward through the ads and fast forward through all the content. And so a lot of people would watch a lot of inventory and a lot of their television unrecorded only when you go back a few years ago. With COVID, the rise of OTT and CTV really drastically changed, and usage has shot through the roof, and it continues to really spike. It continues to run at a very fast clip, and online streaming video continues to go as well. And when you think about non-skippable ads, you can't skip through it. If you want to keep watching the show that you're watching, you have to watch the ads that played, so they get the opportunity and the space that they're actually paying for. Whereas if you go back, like I said, 3-4 years ago, you may be paying for a lot of ads and a reach in traditional linear TV that maybe you weren't getting. But with this, we know that the ads are playing. We know that the completion rate is extremely high. Most of our campaigns run about 97-98% completion rate right now on their connected TV. And so with that, then it becomes a function of where do you buy in that 3-pack of most of the ads. Do you buy at the front? Do you buy in the middle? Do you buy in the back? And there's obviously different strategy for different clients and a different thought process for a lot of our partners. But having that option and making sure that your ad plays and then being able to see what those completion rates look like really help the advertiser make sure that their message is out there and make sure that they're targeted to the right person and it has as much impact as possible.
That's incredible for those of you listening out there. Imagine your perfect client, your ideal customer, having to sit through the entire ad, knowing and learning more about your brand. So when the time is right and they want to buy, your brand is at the top of their mind. And imagine then as an agency owner, as a business owner, being able to, buy those ads at wholesale rates like Zenon offers. That's incredible.
One of our agencies said a really cool thing about the non-skippable thing that I'll throw on here that I think is a really interesting way of describing it. He said, if you compared this to, say, billboards, just using that as an example, imagine if you had to stop and look at each billboard and read the entire thing before you could keep driving, right? Before you could keep going. And that's the right. Just when you think about it, you have to watch these ads if you want to keep watching the show that you're watching. So I thought that was a really cool comparison and a way of looking at it, because it's not just out there. It has to play in your house. It has to play on that TV set.
That is definitely a very cool comparison, and it definitely shows the power of non-skippable ads.